The state of our state, just like the people of Colorado, is strong, it is steadfast, and in spite of everything, we are boldly moving forward.
A message of hope from Governor Polis during his State of the State address this morning.
Denver 7's MEGHAN Lopez is joining us live. She's breaking down what he wants to accomplish this year and what other lawmakers are saying about the speech. MEGHAN?
And Shannon, the State of the State is a time to really reflect on the previous year and take a look forward at all of the priorities that are going to be ahead. One of the governor's aides this morning told me that it was so hard to fit everything and cram it into one speech just because of all the things we've dealt with in this previous year and all of the work that is still ahead of lawmakers. But still, the governor's team is hopeful.
Come to order.
In the 120 days of the legislative session,
to present to you the Honorable Jared Polis, Governor of the great state of Colorado.
The State of the State address is certainly one of the highlights. A time to look back, but also forward. A time for the governor to tell the legislature what his expectations are for the session. And it all comes down to one word: affordability. Governor Polis making that point in a light way, reworking a Paul Simon song.
Just cut the tax, Max. You lower the rate, Nate. You don't need to pay more, Thor. Just send your kids for free to preschool and kindergarten.
But also in serious ways, calling for state lawmakers to cut vehicle registration fees, make it free to start a business, and more, telling Denver 7 in an interview afterward.
A big, really, pressure that Coloradans face is just rising prices, rising costs, and we've got to do something about it.
His Democratic colleagues in the State House say that speech set the right expectations.
I think we're going to be laser focused on increasing affordability and saving people money.
I was listening particularly closely to his words about housing. I think housing is an issue that's affecting our entire state.
However, Republicans say the governor wasn't being honest about the real state of our state.
And what I would say is the governor was trying to stay away from the idea that the state of the state is not good. But we are strong. We are resilient.
And here we are kind of singing through the state of the state. You know, there are real problems that Coloradans are experiencing.
They say they've been pushing for tax cuts and fee reductions for years, and a temporary pause isn't enough.
That's only a partial solution. What we have to do is find ways to make government more efficient.
And they accuse the Democrats of reversing course on their policies.
It's not a reversal at all. It's just a recognition of a changing environment.
Polis not sugarcoating how tough this year has been, but remaining optimistic.
Yeah, it's been tough, and people are frustrated. Costs have gone up, which is why we want to reduce fees, save people money. But I am excited. I think Colorado is well positioned for the future.
The governor promised more than 50 different ways to try to save money for people this legislative session. The other parts of that speech focus on education and public safety. So there's a lot of big priorities, a lot of big promises that were obviously made in this State of the State speech, and now it's going to be up to lawmakers to see how much of it they can get done. I'm live, MEGHAN Lopez, Denver.